everyone, and welcome back to Cowabunga Corner Reviews. In this episode, we are looking at the Ninjas in Training Ninja Turtle toys. We have Raph and Mike in one package, and Don and Leo in the other package. Let's break these things open, take a look at them, and see what we have to say. I'm going to start off with the Raph and Mike package, because, well, it's got Michelangelo, and he is my favorite turtle. Let's look at the back of this box. Mutated by mutagen ooze as baby turtles, these brothers transformed and are no longer your average turtles. With great training every day from their sensei Splinter, these young ninjas in training build their skills in ninjutsu and become a lean, green fighting team that will soon be known as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Weapons, sides, and nunchucks, Team Ninja Turtles. And while we have one box done, let's check out the next. Ninjas in Training, Donatello and Leonardo, mutated by mutagen ooze as baby turtles. These brothers transformed and are no longer your average turtles. With great training every day from their sensei Splinter, these young ninjas in training build their skills in ninjutsu and become a lean, green fighting team that will soon be known as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Weapons, katanas, and bow staff, Team Ninja Turtles. You heard my excitement kind of die down with this one just because it says the same thing. Says the same thing. Don't be that lazy. They're different guys. They are. Just because they're part of the same team don't mean they need the same message on their boxes. We're going to cut open Mike and Raph. Now, I'm excited with these turtles because I actually love the idea of the turtles being kids. I think that is fantastic, and I hope to see more. I actually would hope to see it in the series, kind of like what the 04 Kids series did. They had what we known as the Toddler Turtles, and there was quite a few episodes. Either the turtles telling tales about it, or Splinter sharing a memory that the turtles did not remember with the old ancient one, or even a time where the turtles kind of went past. I personally love the Toddler Turtles and think that that was a wonderful add-on, and I like that they're actually doing toys saying that we might see the Toddler Turtles now. Might is a strong word. There is twist ties, one per turtle. Got a couple of these things to destroy. I'm going to start off with the one in front of me, which is Don and Leo. Then remove the twist ties. I like this. There are no twist ties on Mike and Raph. Only Don and Leo have twist ties. I don't know why. That made me very happy. There's Mikey, here's Donnie, Raph, and here's Leo. Let's grab their weapons out. Got our little turtles. There are no joints in the knees, but they have a strange waist joint where you can put their feet backwards. There is joints in the shoulders. Have to break it loose a little bit. Originally feels very stiff. Got Mikey's shoulders loose. And he's got a head joint. The legs are weird. Having that, their shell twist. I didn't like that on the classic turtle toys. I don't like it on them. That's Mikey. Let's put his chucks in his hands. I find it interesting that one of his hands is extremely loose to put the chucks into, while the other one is actually very tight grip. And we got Raph over here. Waist joint, no leg joint. He's got shoulders and the head. And he has his size. Here's Donatello. Shoulder joints, waist joint, cute expression on that face, like uh-oh type. His mouth is kind of that O shape. And then he's got his bow staff. Only one of his hands can hold his weapon because his other hand is up in the stop position like, no, not ready. Innocent little Donnie. And then we got Leonardo, shoulder, waist, and swords. They don't have much posability to them, which makes one ask a question. We just got the Half Shell Hero toys. Let's see those compared to the Turtles in Training. So I'm going to do a comparison on the Michelangelos. Michelangelo from Half Shell Heroes got joints in his shoulders, cannot release his nunchucks, he's always stuck holding them, and his legs move together, but they move and not the waist. He is definitely an older Mikey. He's got the excitement and the normal bandana thing going for him, while the little one has just the beaded eyes and a closed mouth smiling. Also, older one has his belt and his knee pads and his elbow pads on, missing his wrist pads. that you can see all in adult Michelangelo toy. Here is little Mikey in training next to adult Michelangelo, next to half-shell hero Michelangelo, and that's our Mikey's out right now. This is adorable because you know it's a kid, and you could definitely tell the difference there. I think that they could definitely do more with kid turtles, is going back to the idea that the 4Kids turtles really had their own kid turtles. So we're going to do our comparison there with Raphael from the 4Kids lot. 4Kids toddler turtles came in a 4-pack. You got all 4 turtles at the same time. They each came with weapons that looked like they were wood and put together, much like his kind of looked like they're put together. But they were a lot thicker. They have movement at their hips of the legs only. This is how I would hope that it would be. They got the shoulders and they got the head movement. Not much difference in the movement other than the fact that they don't have the creepy half-shell movement. They wear the belt, but they don't have the wrist pads and stuff like that. Their bandanas were different as toddlers. In the 4Kids series, they had the bandana over the top. So they have that here with the pupil showing. And that is the big difference with Raphael. We also have the Raph from the half-shell heroes, and we have Big Raphael too, so you can see all 4 of these next to each other. There's definitely differences between the different versions of Raph out there, different versions of Leo out there and Mikey, and it makes each of the versions of toys definitely worth getting, especially when you're looking at what you're trying to get out of your action figures. I personally think that these are adorable. I'm excited that I have them. I like the different expressions that they give each of the turtles. Even Raph doesn't have his full-scale temper. He looks determined. Leonardo's expression is more like, really, you're going to try that on me? Donnie's got more of that shock, and Mikey's got that little bit of a smile like he's up to something. And I like that. They gave them their personalities inside their little toddler forms. And for me, that makes these toys totally worth having in any collection. I think Playmates did a great job, besides for this weird twist in the shell and the text on the box. Now that we got these little turtles opened up into the playing field and part of the out-of-package collection of turtles reviewed here on Cowabunga Corner, we have a lot more still to review, from half-shell heroes, Legos, and even some other odds and end toys that kind of just slip through the cracks and not easy to see all the time. So we'll get those up here and make sure that you guys know all the different option of great turtle stuff out for the holiday season and beyond. Hope to see you guys here next time on Cowabunga Corner Reviews.